Hey guys, I've been meaning to make this video for a while for you, for months now, and it's about how I do just simple natural makeup with all natural products. These are only 3 companies I'm going to share. This is my everyday makeup. I do this all the time, and I just want to be really clear to say that I'm not getting paid for this. Every single thing I'm about to show you I bought, and I'm just sharing it because I really love it, and people ask me this stuff all the time, what I use, what's natural that I use, because as those of you who've been following me for a while might know, I went without makeup for a year, and then when I got back into makeup, I wanted to only use things that were really natural and weren't gonna make my skin toxic and weird. So, okay, first off, my skin is completely bare right now. I have nothing on. I have no foundation, concealer. I don't wear foundation anyway. I haven't for a long time. Nothing on my lips, nothing. And my skin's pretty good now. Diet helps. I have a pretty intensive skincare process that I do just because I like to. Ever since I was a little girl, I love masks and scrubs and that kind of stuff. But one thing that I do use on my skin that I don't have here because I ran out and I'm waiting for a new bottle of it is Which I Love Your Face. They also have Which I Love Your Hair, which is a spray that you spray on your hair. It refreshes curls. It's amazing. My hair's a little wet right now, so it's going to be drier later. But anyways, Which I Love Your Face is so good. It's all natural. It's vegan, imbued with crystals, amazing. And I've really noticed, I've used 1 bottle of it, so it's been about a month or so. The bottle dried up, and now I'm waiting for the next one because I freaking love it. It's legit. And if you get on Instagram and find the Which I Love Your Hair people, you'll see they have a really loyal following, and it's because the hype is real. It's really good. Their hair product and their face product. All right, so first off, this is the foundation I use. I mean, sorry, not the foundation. Concealer I use is by Tarte. The T is a little gone, but Tarte with an E. And what I usually start by doing, I don't do this every day, but I'll do it now because I often do, is I just get a little on my finger and I put it on my eyelids. Ooh, I'm gonna try to do this with the camera. Let's see if it works. To hold what else I'm gonna use a little bit. Almost like a primer. I used to use the actual primer, all natural primer, but I wasn't able to find it once I ran out of it. I used it for a while. So that's just on my lids. And then I start with my lips. Okay, this company I freaking love. I found about them in Sedona from Lulu's Chocolate, and it's Serpent Spiral, Vixen Sticks. For this one is Vampiress. Ooh, very edgy name. This one's kind of like a red berry color, which I really like, and it's just super dense pigment. So what I usually do is, because it's the style right now, when I start with my lips, I just use the edge of it and kind of line first, like so, on each side. As you see, it's a little messy, and that's okay. If you want to get really exact, you could use a lip brush, but I do a lot of blotting anyways, you'll see in a second, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, great. And that was only a tiny bit. I've had this thing for over a year, and it still got plenty in there. So that's what it looks like. And then I'll blot, run my finger on the outside, and then I do my cheeks and eyes like this. I just blot on my fingers and have about this much, little, and then I go over the balls of my cheeks and over my nose, a little on my chin, and I use some on the crease of my eyes just to give a little rosy glow. And then about then, my lips look now natural and not super dark. And then, third company, EOS. I freaking love this lip balm. It's organic. It tastes amazing. I'm kind of a lip balm snob in that I want it to be organic. And the way, since I like it to be glossy and not to rub off my lipstick, what I do is I grab some of it with the back of my fingernail and then put it on like that. See? And then blot until it's done. Okay. Those are lips, cheeks, and partially eyes. And then I do a little more with my eyes usually. Here is a sampler from Serpent Spiral of Gold and melted in my car. So that's what it looks like. And I'll usually do the same thumbnail trick or fingernail trick. I'll grab some out of there and then smear it on my fingers and then just dot it on my eyelids. Just a little gold shimmer. I think it's cool. I like it. Okay, that's done. And then I use this I love. It's by Serpent Spiral again. And it is Moon Dust, a highlighter, and I really love the color. It's so gentle and lovely. Let's see if I can do this with the camera. Oh, actually, let me hold on a second, because I do have dark circles, because I still need to catch up on my sleep a little bit. So I use a little brush when I do need to conceal. So if I have a blemish anywhere on my face, or for these areas that I'm going to show you. So I'll take a little concealer on the brush and then go where my dark circles are, under my eyes here, and then pat it in. And also, if you're going to do this, make sure your hands are really clean because you don't want to break yourself out because you have little oils or whatever it is on your hands. So I use my hands a lot. Some people don't agree with that on their face stuff, on their makeup, but I like to be as low maintenance as possible. I don't like, especially since I'm on the road a lot, I don't like to have to carry a bunch of stuff around with me. So basically, if you just find the darkest spot, the reason I love this Tarte concealer is because, first off, it's natural ingredients, which is awesome, and it works so well. Like, it's subtle and lovely, and it just works really well. I also place that often when I get with concealers around the edges of my nose, if I feel like it. They just get a little pink sometimes. I think it's just normal human skin. It's not rosacea or anything. It's not even very pink. It just makes you look a little extra polished. And then to see I have like a little scar from a blemish there, which will clear up in a week or two, I bet. But I probably messed with it. But I don't really see any more in the camera right now that I need to touch up. So these dark circles are still a little much, but whatever. It's one of those things that you can see and probably no one else can. Okay. So I like to do that before I do the moon dust, because if I were to do it the other way, I would conceal the makeup, which doesn't make sense to me. So what I'll do is move this up so that it's a little, the thing about Serpent Spirals, because it is all natural, it's very soft. So you only need to barely touch it to get some on your finger. And then I will just, I really like this. Back when I had my fairy awakening, which I'm writing about in my book, Starseed Wilding, one of the inspirations I got was to put some white in the corners of my eyes as a little magical thing. And now it's really common, people do it a lot, but this was like 6 years ago or something, and I've just done it ever since because I like to. And then I usually like to put a little on my cheeks, and I'm just barely getting a little bit into contouring. The concept of it kind of freaks me out, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't want to change the way my face looks. I'm okay with my face, and I think that we all should be. However, I do like to put a little dot there and along my nose, and then just rub them in, because I feel like it's just fun. And then on my lip. Okay, great. So there's that. And then a couple last things. Eyebrow stuff. This is one of those things that's optional. I actually just got this and started using it pretty recently, but I like it, and it's just a little extra. I think that, like I said, if I'm going really natural, I'm pretty comfortable going without makeup at all, but if I am going to go with makeup, I like to have my eyebrows frame my face. I can't really see what I'm doing, only barely, so hopefully you guys are getting the gist of this. And so that's one side, and this is again by Tarte. This is called Arch Architect Brow Pencil and Gel. So there's the brow side. It's like a light brown. I'm okay with lining, especially my brows, with a color lighter than my actual brows, because I just like things to be pretty subtle. And then brush up and to the side. Yes, okay. I could do this one a little more, but I'm okay with just being really natural today. It doesn't have to be perfectly exact. I like to be touchable. Okay, then lashes. I really like eyelash curlers because they make your lashes look so much longer, and I don't have especially long lashes. One of these days I'll probably experiment with some vegan lashes, but it kind of freaks me out just having something in my eye and the heaviness of it, so I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. But this is amazing mascara. It's by Tarte. It's called Gifted. It's their Amazonian clay mascara. All the Tarte stuff runs around 20 bucks a pop, but it lasts a good long time. And mascara tip, I like to blot my mascara. So you just get a tissue and blot your mascara. That way you don't get tarantula lashes. I like my lashes to look longer, especially because I have short lashes, but I don't like to have clumpy lashes. I still like to look naturalish. So that's what it looks like after you blot it off. And then the way that I like to do my lashes is start at the bottom and pull up and wiggle a little on both sides, and then you can let it dry, which I won't really do right now because I'm running out of time. But the best thing is to let it dry for a couple minutes and then come back and just do the tips of your lashes. Just the tips. Sorry, I'm 12 sometimes. And let that dry, and it kind of does a natural lash extension thing. And then again with the whole deal. So it's like 3 coats technically, but not 3 full coats on your entire lash. It's 1 full coat, and then just extending the tips of your lashes, the ends of your lashes, and then a full coat again. So this is the finished product. See, it looks pretty polished. I would feel comfortable going into any professional or dressy situation with this. If I were going somewhere super dressed up, I would probably just reapply my lipstick, make it a little more, maybe put a little more on my eyes, maybe use a bit of eyeliner or eyeshadow, which is another story. But send you guys so much love from Crestline, California. I hope this was helpful. I have more stuff to share with you. There's a unicorn highlighter from Serpent Spiral that I've been trying out, and oh, it's amazing. I couldn't find it for this, but it's okay because I was just doing a natural look for you anyway. But this is my natural makeup, and as you can see, it took less than 10 minutes. So it can be really fast and easy and not mess up your skin and still make you look pretty. So, okay, send you guys love. Bye.